Earlier we mentioned Karashek sacrificing the body. A couple of big
Let's watch some college hockey.
Watch him kind of stick his leg out. There's no padding on the inside. And they're just, maybe that was the lower leg.
Ooh.
And literally 10 seconds later, he takes another one in almost the exact same spot. And that's the night for Karashek. He'll get an ice bag on that with a minute 8 to go. And was that cleared out by Wisconsin directly? And if it was, it's a delay of game. But
well, no, it won't be. They can use discretion to determine if it is delay of game. If it's done intentionally, they could have, but they deemed it incidental, and they'll keep it at even strength. But that's going to be a point of emphasis tomorrow. 6 penalties tonight for Wisconsin. Or 5 penalties, rather. Just too many. I can't imagine Tony Granato is going to be happy with that, seeing how often his team had to sit for the penalties tonight.
And, a couple of them questionable calls. Not questionable calls, but questionable penalties. You don't need to be taking penalties in that area of the ice. And it certainly ended up coming back to bite the Badgers.
Less than a minute. Again, these two teams tomorrow night, 6 p.m. That's on NBCSports.com. Irish will go for the sweep. This will be their first victory in Big Ten play. They'd only played 2 games coming in, but they'll improve to 1-2. And for Wisconsin, they came in 2-2-0. They'll drop to 2-3 with this loss. And it's still very early in the Big Ten season. Of course, it's a 24-game Big Ten conference season. And Wisconsin's just been playing so many tough teams. This is going to be their 7th and tomorrow their 8th consecutive game against a team in the top 15 of the rankings.
Yeah, and on the flip side for the Irish, this is a quality.
That's right, Notre Dame is 15th in the country.
Team that beat Minnesota, they beat Michigan, both top-ranked teams at the time, both top 5 ranked teams. So a quality victory for the Irish and a sound one too.
Final seconds ticking off. Wisconsin got the early 1-0 lead. 5 unanswered goals for Notre Dame, and they win Game 1 against Wisconsin.
A little bit of extracurricular, and Ryder Ralston right in the middle of the boy. He gets taken down by the linesman hard.
Well, these boys gotta be careful, man. In NCAA, you can suspend him for fighting.
Not after it was a good game. I mean, I know it was lopsided, it was 5-1, but you certainly don't like to see that at the end of a contest. Ryder Ralston getting into
not NHL, WHL, or AHL.
And he's going to be escorted off the ice. This is how it all started. Ryder Ralston did not have to be in that position. The buzzer had gone, game was over. He's trying to slide into a Wisconsin defenseman.
These teams ended the game just like this last season during the COVID year. Right at the end of the game, it was a lopsided affair. Wisconsin got the win in that one, but there were tempers flaring towards the end. So this may be not so surprising for these two teams. And again, I'm with you. Not the way you want to see it. It was a really clean game the entire night. And with zeros on the clock, to see that, the officials and Ralston were tied up, not ideal.
And it sets up for, maybe a little bit of nastiness tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow night should be a good one. Tonight, the final, Notre Dame 5, Wisconsin 1. You can catch Game 2 of the Irish series against the Badgers at 6 Eastern on NBCSports.com. Coming up next on NBC.